Welcome everybody to another news video. Today we'll be talking about some Visual Studio. We'll be talking about Visual Studio a lot and Windows a lot as well. Our first news is that Live Share in Visual Studio Code has been updated with chat and audio support, which is amazing because it actually didn't work the last time I tried. I don't mean like this update. I mean when I used live share, it didn't have anything like no chat, no audio support. I saw like the icon. It was there. The icon was there for calling, but whenever I clicked, it did nothing. Alright, so our next story is that Windows Terminal 1.0 has been released. So the very anticipated Windows Terminal that I was waiting for a lot of time has been released finally, and it looks amazing. Like seriously, it looks very good. It was on preview for a lot of time, and it will be released in June, I guess, 2020. So you can find the documentations right there. And what are the features? It like you can have multiple tabs and panels, as you can see in this example. You can have like Ubuntu here, the command line, and some random. No, maybe this is Ubuntu. This is Cinnamon, yeah, this is Cinnamon, of course. And here is the command line, the Windows CMD. And you can have GPU accelerated rendering, for some reason. And of course, you can have CRT mode if you want, like if you want to remember the old days having CRT displays. So here are the contributors for the Windows Terminal. I really thank them because I was really waiting for this Windows Terminal to release. Like, if you remember, just imagine how ugly. Like, just open the Windows CMD right now and look how ugly it looks. It doesn't do anything. Like it's not even usable unless you use git bash or something like that, or you use the WSL. Alright, so the next piece of news is very interesting because Windows just released their Windows Package Manager. Imagine having a Windows Package Manager in... Like, imagine having a package manager in Windows. Like, Windows is trying so hard to make Linux users come to Windows. And I think their effort will not go in vain because I'm using Windows. I was a very loyal Linux user, but because I had to use Visual Studio 2019, I needed to install Windows. I couldn't install it in a VM because my PC was very slow, and it's still very slow, you know. So if you're interested in trying this Windows package manager, you can find it in the Windows Store, I guess. Yeah, let's just see. Alright, so I guess that's basically it for this news, and it's actually very interesting. Like, this is basically Linux on Windows, like winget install terminal. Dude, this is Linux. But I really thank Microsoft for their efforts. They are really trying so hard to make developers very comfortable in Windows, and I really appreciate that. Alright, our last piece of news for today is that DirectX, which is mostly used for games and GPU accelerated stuff, is coming to WSL, and by extension to Linux. And my internet isn't loading the complete article, but basically, you know what will happen. DirectX comes to Linux. I personally don't know what happens. Interestingly, it's a very huge article, and I'll try to link it. If you don't find it, you just go to devblog.microsoft.com, and you will find all of these news that I just said in this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick news video. I will do a lot of a lot of these when I find something interesting that needs to be shared with you guys. And I thank you for reach for helping me reach 10 subscribers. It's actually like the goal of this channel to reach like 10,000. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.